I was teaching pole dancing all around the world. I just had fun with it and picked awesome songs and felt like a rock star on stage, and it was awesome. I mean, I'm a business owner. How did that happen? Like, the fuck, I'm still up here. I'm still 16. Hi, my name is Jill, aka Cleo. My professional name is Cleo, but I am also Jill at home. I was born on a tiny island in the Caribbean called Trinidad, and I moved to Australia when I was 11, and then moved to America when I was 30-something. I think the deciding factor that my family, mostly my dad, decided he wanted to move out of Trinidad was when we had a coup, which was when extremist Muslims took over the government, like with big machine guns and stuff. And it was just a really bad time for the country. And he had a friend a few doors down where some people broke into their house and did some awful things. So yeah, he wanted to protect his family. I remember watching the Olympics on TV, and then all of a sudden these big men with machine guns come on the TV. And yeah, we couldn't leave our house after a certain time. I mean, my family was scared, but I guess I might have been too young to really understand. But yeah, I think he just wanted a better life for all of us. I did a lot of traveling in my 20s and 30s. When I was traveling for my job, I was teaching pole dancing all around the world. I just had fun with it. I worked out what I was good at and picked awesome songs and felt like a rock star on stage, and it was awesome. It was so awesome, especially in the beginning, because I didn't really care too much what people thought. I was like, this is cool. I love rock and pole. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna sell these t-shirts. This is so cool. I'm 100% being myself. I remember doing a tour with a friend of mine, Alethea, in America. And Alethea is like this really cool rocker chick, and so she took me to all the cool places. And I was like, I really want to move here. This is so cool. And then I come across this guy who ended up being like a genuinely really awesome guy. Mike and I got pretty serious, long distance. I actually had a job in Berlin for about a year. And so I was living in Germany and I got appendicitis. And I had to go to hospital and then just take care of myself by myself. So he flew up straight away and stayed with me for a week. And I thought, nah, I can't let go of this guy. Like, no one has ever done anything like that for me. So after Germany, I decided, okay, I'll move to America because it's easy for me. It's not so easy for him because he has a job, whereas I really don't care. Like, I'll just do whatever, I'll move wherever, I'm just going with the flow. So it was easy for me to move here than for him to move to Australia. However, now, like after having a child, I definitely think if we moved there, it would have been so much easier. It's funny because my mum gives me advice on my son all the time, and she always tells me to ignore him, just ignore it. And I can't ignore it. Like, I will go and comfort him and just walk away. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can't walk away. I will try and make her feel better. Because I was ignored, yes. If I was upset, I was ignored. You know, I was really musical when I was younger. I still am, well, when I have time. You know, just playing on the piano, like they'd come and shut the door. I'd be singing and be told to shut up. I think that's why I'm so talkative now. Listen to me, everyone, I've got a story. It's true. Yeah, even when I was a teenager, like I used to really act out, like do stupid shit to get attention, like go outside and put the hose on top of my head when I knew my mum was in the living room and nothing. I was an interesting teenager. I know that I'm more mature and I've grown up. And I mean, I'm a business owner. How did that happen? Like, the fuck, I'm still up here. I'm still 16. I'm still like a 16-year-old girl, you know? It's funny because my dad never told me he loved me as well. And I don't think he ever told anyone, but that was never an issue because I never felt insecure about his love. But I tell John I love him like a billion times a day. Charlene, love you. I love you. I love you too, Mom. Charlene, do I tell you I love you today? I love you too, Mom. Oh my gosh, you're the best. Like, it's out of control. I'm really proud of the mother I am. I really am. He definitely feels the love, and he loves it, and he gives love back. Like, he's such a loving kid, and he loves his friends. He is so social. He'll meet anyone and say, hi, I'm John. What's your name? Want to be best friend? Becoming a mother has definitely changed me. I've definitely calmed down a little bit. I used to be pretty wild, party a lot, a bit too much, a bit too hard. I'm in bed by 8:30 now. Yeah, and I wake up at like sometimes 4:30, 5:30. And, you know, I just see the world differently. The first 3-4 years of John's life were definitely really tough because my husband's a firefighter too. So he's not home a lot. He's gone for half the week. So it was really tough being a mum without a really good support system. But I did it. I work hard. It's definitely been challenging. And also noticed, you know, when you don't have your old friends living in the same city. As a mum, I have tried really hard to make friends with other mums, and it just didn't work out. I don't know, sometimes do they think that I'm weird? Do they get scared off because I'm a pole dancer, because I'm very open with what I do for work? I remember turning up to the Mum of Mummies group, Mummy and Me, with my pole dancer shirt on, thinking I'm fucking cool as fuck, yeah. And I just stopped doing that because I'm like, I thought about it, like maybe is that scaring them away? Is it me? Is it what I do? Do they just have their own friends? And it wasn't so much the rejection, it was that my son would want to have play dates or become best friends with someone, and then what do I tell him? I'm sorry, his mum just ghosted me, you know? So that was tough. And then I really didn't make friends until I opened the studio. Like, the women that come in here are amazing. We're just like-minded, non-judgmental, and it was like the original people that came before COVID, you know, that are still coming here now. So maybe the COVID thing kind of bonded us a little bit. Yeah. My worst fear. It used to be failing, and when I feel like I'm failing at something, it's a really awful feeling. And but I managed to get myself out of that and move forward or pivot, change something. So, but that's what it used to be. Right now, my biggest fear, and this sounds really morbid, but if something was to happen to Mike and I, John has no one. Even if it's now or in 20 years, he's got no one to grieve with. So we've got to stay alive and be there for John, because he doesn't have a sibling. He has no one close to grow up with. So that's my biggest fear. He's dying. What if something happens to us in 5 years? You know, he'll be 11. Who does he have that he's so close with? Making me cry. Oh. Someone I love to tell me that they're proud of me, that I've done good. You know, my son, 6, I put him to bed, and then he likes to get out of bed after I put him to bed. And he walks up to me. I'm sitting at my computer in my office, and I had the studio schedule up. So it has like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and all the different classes. And he comes up to me and he says, wow, Mum, are they all the people at your studio? And I'm like, yeah. Wow, that's like infinity. I'm so proud of you. I've never felt like that before. Never. Like, you know, I've had people tell me they're proud of me, but that was real. Yeah, I'll never forget that. He's just so amazing. I just love him so much. Like, I've never loved anyone like this. Like, this is like what life is about. Life is love. Like, this is what it's about.